Shit, boy. Shit, partner. Shit. 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 Thanks for your time.
That is not actually true. I am of multiple minds when it comes to Record Store Day, but today is not Record Store Day. Tomorrow's Record Store Day. Either way, Razzle Dazzle Music and Movies is not participating in Record Store Day. That being said, there are about 150 new records coming out and hitting the shelves. Pow! The other day, I took it upon myself to alphabetize and categorize all the records too, and tomorrow there should be some dividers kind of showing off what those categories are, but they're still categorized right now and alphabetized. It's just there's no way of knowing unless you dig in. Speaking of digging in, I know these videos are moving way too fast and furious, but the point here isn't to just stay at home and watch videos. The point is to get outside and come into the shop, and I think that was part of the intention behind the event, the Record Store Day event. Drive interest from people to get back into a physical space and have fun looking through physical items. Well, I've got physical items, I've got a physical space, and this week I've got a few curveballs I'm throwing in as well, like a big wave of Criterion titles. There's also a few funky things in the shop. You know, I have batted around different ideas about what to do clearance-wise, discounting stuff. It changes every week. I'm sorry for the inconsistency. But one thing that has come up is I started to look through the boxes that I got in a couple weeks ago, a lot of them, and I found some Blu-rays that I thought might be of interest. These are ex-library copies, however. So what I'm going to do is not put them at the same price as the DVDs and whatnot in the front bins. I'm going to charge $1.85 for them. They're in the clearance bin. Why $1.85? Well, back in the day, like 15 years ago, Redbox was charging $2 for a nightly Blu-ray rental, and I feel like that's about right. Let's do that. So consider these rental prices for items you don't have to return. You can return them. I'd love to see again. Just don't need them back. That's fine. Also up in the front value bins, you will see CDs where typically there are only DVDs. Why? Well, Record Store Day, sure. For those of you who have been around for a few months watching the progress, back when the shop opened, I had value CDs on one side, value DVDs on the other. But my goodness, was that a lot of crap that ended up in the bins, and I don't think people really wanted to dig through it. So what I did, got rid of the CDs. However, what I've also been doing is I've been hoarding, keeping a big bunch of CDs ready to go for something like this. So what are these? These are typically ex-library CDs, but most of them don't have stickers on them. Most of them still have the front booklet. They're just in these funky little cases, but the price is right. Today they're $1 each. Saturday, Sunday they're 2 for $1. Monday, Tuesday they are 25 cents each, 4 for $1. Can't really beat it. Got a lot of really popular titles, a lot of really interesting titles. Metal, rap, hip hop, dance, electronic, it's all kind of mixed in there. And I think if you spend some time in those bins and all you want to do is have CDs to listen to and you're not really concerned about the collectible value of them, these are for you. These are a good deal. And speaking of good deals, there is one last thing I want to point out. If you spend $30 today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, you get a free t-shirt while supplies last, of course. And hey, there's free buttons again. And hey, there's free posters. So come on in and celebrate not Record Store Day with me. Or you can come on in and pretend like we're doing Record Store Day tomorrow because I got a lot of records. Anyways, see you today at 11 or tomorrow at 10. Razzle Dazzle Music and Movies located in Lindale Mall, Cedar Rapids, Iowa.